What do you got?
All right, so with you being a new dad, how are you balancing that and racing time?
That's a good question. Fortunately, but unfortunately, they're not here this weekend. She was feeling bad, and so she bailed yesterday morning. So I'm like, yeah, stay back. I might get some sleep. But I missed it. No, it's actually been good. And right now we're in a hectic time because we're packing up and getting ready to move. So she's been overtime working to get the house all cleaned up and in tip-top shape and packed up. And I'm off meetings from Monday to Wednesday. So you really have to find the time to, set aside work and be a dad, and set aside dad and be at work. And it's challenging, but it's been good so far. It's been fun. It's a nice mental, I wouldn't call it escape, but you can just compartmentalize things. And so I've been enjoying every step of it. If we can get him to sleep like he was like 2 months ago, it'd be great. But yeah, it's been good.
All right, how's that cut into video game time too?
Ooh, now we got to talk about that. We make it work. We put him down at like 8:30, and then we'll game till about midnight. And then we get upset when he wakes up at 3, but he just slept for whatever that is, 6-7 hours. We only got 3 hours, so we need to adjust to his schedule. We're still on our own schedule.
All right, thank you.
What are you, in the couple months now you've been with Charles, what have you learned about him?
I mean, it's only 2 races. You want to call it a couple months? It's only
It's
a race and a qualifying.
Since last year, I'm sure.
Yeah.
You guys have been talking. Since
Yeah. No, it's really good. I think we all were surprised at our speed today for sure. Similar package to Daytona, and we're light years ahead. So appreciate the effort there. But man, Charles is picked up right where we left off, which is nice. It doesn't feel like it's a total reset. I think everything's vibing right now, and I'm still kind of vetting through my car chief Zach and other people on the team. Just be like, hey man, how's things going? And you get nothing but positive reviews. Not that I would expect it to be negative, but you would kind of expect it's gonna take some time. But man, everything feels like it's good from what I'm being told. And so I think he's a great fit, and he's gonna help us do big things this year.
Have you spent much time in Austin when you've gone there for the COTA weekend and everything? And what are your thoughts if you have?
Why do I feel like there's a second part of this question that I don't want to answer?
It's usually how it is, isn't it, right?
It is. Have I spent time in COTA? Austin, yeah. Not like an extended period of time. I take that back. We actually stopped there when we road trip back from Phoenix in 2020. We stopped there. Amanda has family in New Braunfels, and we got to spend the night there. Had some buddies come up from the Air Force, so that was cool. But
No.
nothing crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of COTA, obviously it changes up. Next week we go to a road course. Got to be loving that.
What do you say? I suck at road courses?
I'm not saying nothing.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
God darn right. Yeah. COTA is always really good for us until we get the green flag and then we crash into something. So we're gonna try to get it past lap 1 and then maybe crash on lap 2. That'd be progress. But no, COTA's exciting. I think it would be interesting to see how this new configuration is. We've been putting some laps in on the sim. Definitely interesting and tricky, and I think there's a lot of time to be lost there, but also a lot of time to be gained if you can hit it right. So just working in a new rhythm, making the most of it, and enjoying it. I think that's the biggest thing. When I show up at COTA, I know in the years past we've always had speed, and so that helps the confidence. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
What's so tricky with the change now?
It's just something new. Used to the other 10 corners that they cut away. So now just cutting it in half would be nice.